ahead when you want.
So my name is Andrew Fliss.
My name's Adam Fliss.
So we're here with a prototype of the digital NCDA shot clock. This is a project that we've been working on together to try to improve the game of collegiate dodgeball and basically make the entire shot clocking process easier for all referees and easier for participants to understand who are watching both at the event and online.
So we came up with this idea driving home from the Akron Pinkout tournament when we saw a problem with the current shot clocking system, and we decided on a couple different ideas on how we can improve it, and we built this prototype in the past couple of weeks, and we are showing it off today.
Yeah, so this is a shot clocking system. Right now it's two 7-segment displays. They're 3D printed. They consist of basically a 3D printed shell that has WS2812B LEDs inside of them, 3 per segment, and they're all individually addressable, which means that we can control each individual segment, each individual dot within each segment, and change their colors as we see fit.
So we demonstrated this prototype yesterday during the intro games, the women's match, All-Star game, and the alumni game. And we are working to gather feedback from the NCDA community and other people with ideas to improve upon this prototype.
Yeah, so far this prototype really just consists of the shot clocking feature, but going forward we want to add more features to make it a completely robust system that anybody can pick up and use for an entire game of dodgeball. So that consists of an entire match timer, timeouts, being able to then export this information to a live stream. So basically this can be a all-in-one gameplay device that you can plop down on a field, connect your phones to, and then just run with for an entire match for the NCDA or any other dodgeball league.
One of the best features is that it doesn't rely on the Wi-Fi of the universities that we travel to. It hosts its own Wi-Fi network, which then you connect to with your phone, and then you go to a web page with the IP address of the Wi-Fi, and then that pulls up the web page and the application to run all the features. So it's super well integrated and easy to use.
Yeah, so we'd like to thank the NCDA and specifically Dylan Greer for backing this project and giving us the support we need to make this possible. And we would love for any feedback possible available from the community on what you guys think we can do to improve it, make it better. And yeah, thank you guys so much for the support on this project. And we really think that this can become an integral part of the collegiate dodgeball experience and making it better for everybody.
Thank you.
You want to walk me through the connection process and what that looks like?
Sure. So first thing you do is you turn it on, and then you go to your phone's Wi-Fi settings. And when it turns on, there should be a network called NCDA Dodgeball, as you can see here. And then you just click on it. I'm already connected to it, and you would type in a password. I plan to add a feature where you could change the name of it and password and whatnot. And then you just go to your web browser, and it pulls up this page, and I have settings where you could change the min and max because we determined 10-15 seconds is really fast. And then you click what side you on. So right now this is the home side. So I click it, and it brings up this web page. He is currently on the away side, which is the blue shot clock, and you could reset it, which resets it based on what the clock length is that you set in the previous page. You could undo, say if there's a good throw, but it gets called back, so it's counting down right now, but I'm going to undo it, and it went back to previous time, and that previous time is also counting down, and now that time hit 0, and it blinks to let you know there's a balls over violation. And you can also change the direction, because I know some teams like to count up instead of down.
And the colors are changeable?
Yes. With the little UI right here, I can change it to light blue, or let's say you want pink. And the next iteration, it will show up as the new color, and also dynamically updates on the web page.
So for example, mine here is a blue screen, and mine is counting down. So let's say I resume my count here. It's going 9, 10, and you can see that it's counting different from Adam's device over there.
So I just reset mine, and they're completely separate. And say if another user joins, it supports up to 4 users, which is perfect because there's 4 referees. So the 2 shot clockers, head and assistant ref, and they would also be able to see what we're seeing. So, and I could also go to his page and then on away, and it also shows up with his information. So if I
nice.
resume the count, they both.
What's the power source situation?
So right now it's because the Arduino can take 5-volt power. It can be run off a USB battery bank. So it's completely portable, completely wireless, and we hope to continue to iterate and, as we said, take feedback from the community.
Can we see the inside of it?
Yes. So as you can see, this is the microcontroller right there, and right now I just have a bunch of wires because I was testing, and this is the battery bank that powers it all.
So it's really mostly empty in there. It's this size for the number viewing experience. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And so right now, what we're kind of debating between is basically how the form factor of this device will change depending on the needs of the user. So right now, it's just like we've said at the beginning, just two sets of 7-segment displays. But in the future, we're looking to see if a full match timer would be something that teams would be interested in having, despite the increase in size and weight that it would translate to.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.